I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist in the industry. So I do what the fuck I want, because nobody can finish me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first episode of The Industry. I'm sitting here with my partners, my co-workers, my people. So we're going to start from the right and let y'all know who we are.
Mother Man the Realist.
It's Lovey Smith, Lovey's Lounge Radio Show.
Media CEO.
Or IMD, man.
Yeah. So basically on this show, man, what we talking about is the industry. The industry as a whole. Not just what's going on all over the world, not just what's going on independently, not what's just going on regionally. It's like you and your people sitting down talking about the news that matters to you. That's what it is. This is the industry. This is what matters to us.
All right. Y'all ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's
do it.
Cool, man.
Let's
See,
be
we got
easy.
some topics now. We got some topics written down. We're going to give them y'all something.
It's been a lot going on. So there's
yeah.
probably a lot to touch on that people have been talking about in the barbershops. I know in the hair salon the other day we talking about some stuff. So how do you want to start it out? Should we be easy on them? Should we get real deep and get some political violence
Hit
stuff
it where
going
it hurts.
on?
Hit it where it hurts, man.
Hit them where it hurts?
Violence.
Uh-oh.
Violence.
Black on black or white on white?
It don't
Or
matter.
green on green?
It don't matter.
Right.
What
Okay.
you got for us, man? What's happening? What's happening? Tell
I'm
us
ready to
something.
hit the first topic, man, so we can get the day started.
All right, so there's been violence that's going on, police violence, on civilian violence, people on people violence. Okay, what happened in Charleston last night?
Well, you know, we had a club shooting last night. At Boston Slums. And that's what happened last night. In the city life.
Right, it seems like that's been happening every day,
Yeah.
right?
It's been happening for a minute, and eventually all them clubs going to be gone.
That's true.
So, you know what I'm saying? To the people who shooting up, where y'all going to party at?
Well, you still can party at Suburban Lodge on Thursdays.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Plugs.
Right, it's safe, you can go there and be safe and get your drink on. But of course, you know, you're right, with everybody shooting up and wanting to fight in the club, where are we going to be able to party and be able to chill and feel safe?
But you know, it's going to be somebody online who's going to say, listen, you know, when the police shoot somebody, we marching on City Hall. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we got the shooting at Bosses. I don't know what it came from. I don't know who it is. I don't know what's going on, what their political affiliation is.
Right.
But how y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like we should be marching on?
With me, I personally, I did a show the other day on the Two Moms and the Mic,
Right?
and they asked the same question. Like I answered that question is, when you dealing with black on black crime, basically the streets know what's going on, so they handle it a certain way. When you dealing with police killing a black or a white killing a black, it's really like us versus them. So that's why you got the marching when the whites do something, or then when the black on black crime, everybody know what's going on. That's going. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I mean, I feel they should march everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, shouldn't we march every time?
But
maybe.
That's just how they looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't know. For me, I'm kind of thrown.
you gonna get caught up in something. You know, I don't know, man. I just figure they
I'm
should
kind of thrown. I'm gonna
something.
tell you why I'm thrown. I'm thrown because, for one, I don't believe there's no black on black crime because there ain't no white on white crime. But you know what I'm saying? I'm thrown because if somebody in the game gets shot, they was in the game.
All in the game, yo. All in the game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about, the game.
Right, yo,
You get
live
shot,
that
that's,
lifestyle.
that's the life you live. That's like somebody playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in the game. Like, something happened to you, you break your leg, that's a part of the game. But at the same time, it's somebody's family member. You know, like, so even in my mentality, it tells me, like, it's a wrong way of thinking, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you know is the organizations we got, nobody really ready to go to war or die behind an organization, because if they did form a vigil for that guy, it's like shed a light to unsolved crime because nobody got caught yet.
Right.
So the murderer will be angry at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all just let it die? Like,
Right.
you get away with this. Y'all keep talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
That is how it works.
It's gonna, that's why they leave that type of stuff alone. You know what I'm saying? Let the community handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Because your cousin killed my cousin.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you for locking my cousin up.
That's just like,
It's crazy.
it's just like a deep fight with a sister. And you jump in. They gonna go against you. They gonna
Yeah.
be sisters and
Right.
brothers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, that's
And I'm gonna be beat up like,
And they feel,
I was
and
trying
they feel
to-
like, you gotta think too, like slave days and all that. You got people got that animosity and stuff still with them. So when a white person do something to a black person, they feel like, oh, it's time to pay back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You mentioned that slave situation. Now, you know, we're from Charleston, we're from Port City. This is basically where everything started, you know, as far as the slavery issue. Have you noticed that people from Charleston seem to be stuck, stagnant, something that's maybe stuck in that mentality for some
I've been saying
reason?
that for
For
a long
generations that it's like
It's in the
stuck. It's in the water. I mean, what is it?
The crabs are trying to get up. But another crab is pulling the crab down.
Like, it's like nobody wants to come up. I've known people who've never actually been outside of Charleston before, which is weird to me. How have you never been outside of Charleston? Never even
got
like
family that
Columbia
never
or,
been
you
out
know?
of Mount Pleasant. That's where I'm from.
That's what I was about to say.
Wow.
I got family who never been out across that bridge.
When
It's
you
like
when you
crazy.
stuck in an environment, that's all you know. That's all you know. When your mom like 19 years old and you 5 years old,
Yeah,
Yeah.
your mom ain't she's still raising herself. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
how
true.
can I grow up thinking of somewhere bigger than Charleston? You know what I'm saying?
Right? But it looks like the people
all we
are.
know is pictures on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for the people, I mean, like, it looks like the revolution will be televised. You look at what they got going on in Baltimore, like, they going crazy over that situation there.
It's trending hard, really.
And they really in the streets, like, really, like,
Mhm.
you know, Ferguson, you had one side was peaceful, and you had the police and they riot gear, and you had people who've been hired to come and throw stuff from the peaceful
Yeah,
side.
right.
Baltimore, they seem like
The whole
we tired of this.
city.
We're done,
Like
right.
we're tired of this. Like
We done ran out.
You know
We
what's
about to
sad
tear
say?
this up.
But
Nah, I think but
they deserve, or not deserve, but in a way, they have the right to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They have the right to be angry to the point. We got the right to be angry too, but for us, the Charleston situation as far as Walter Scott situation, man. God rest his soul.
rest in peace,
Right,
Walt.
rest in peace.
Walt Scott.
You know, all of that protest and stuff, cool, but I hear people telling me, yeah, we should ride too. For what? We got the office, we got the dude.
He's
We
he's
got the
there.
officer.
We got it. It was on tape.
Now, if he don't get, get shot, well, what?
If he don't,
Well, they already said that he's not going to be
prosecuted.
eligible
Yeah.
for the death penalty. So he's not going. They're not going to kill him.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna. As far as of course he's locked up, but he's not going to get the death penalty. There's something about because there was not really a tussle or something like that,
premeditated murder.
right? That then they can't actually go ahead and kill them.
And that's why I really think we gonna ride at if we don't get no time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
He
yeah,
don't get no
something
time.
like that.
Right, he needs to
Be
spend
here
that
last
time.
time.
They
Oh, yeah,
choked a
man.
man out of New York on tape.
Yeah.
Choked him out. He's saying, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." They
Yes.
still,
Yeah.
them people went. They walked. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was.
Mhm.
So I mean, like looking at the Walter Scott situation, right on tape, he's shooting at my man.
But you gotta
They
think-
gonna make a defense to try
gotta
to
think
keep
go
him on
on.
the streets.
Man, I would like
Our case kind of different from all those because the officer is in jail. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the
So
difference.
he's charged.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
he's going to get punishment somehow. Even
Something's
if it's a
gonna
day,
happen,
2 days,
right.
he gonna get something.
But
Those officers just basically killed him and walk home and
think about it
that's
though.
why it's
Think about it though.
Mhm.
They say about 15 and 20% of voters vote, right? You know, so when you look at that, this is election year, Charleston up for grabs. Charleston mayor about to lead Joe Riley. North Charleston, election year. You really think that the mayor of North Charleston want Ferguson, that's just a reason to, that's just a big black eye on this whole administration coming into an election year. So yeah, I'm gonna throw that boy in jail. Now, by the time I done won my election,
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and let him slide out.
Go ahead and slide on out.
And everything good, because I done pleased the people. Now ain't nobody in front of,
Because if it wasn't
you know what I'm saying, North Charleston no more, because I done appeased that.
But see,
We did everything right.
It ain't really up to the media on this case, because they trying to move it out of state so it can be child fair. And they even trying to vote Scarlett Wilson out the chick, you know what I'm saying? The prosecutor who took the death penalty off the case. So, like Thomas Dixon and boy, they really going hard at that, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Uncle
them
Dixon,
for real.
okay? Listen, that man has known me since I was a child. I love him. I see what he's doing. He's so positive in these streets, and y'all definitely need to go check out his Facebook page, Coalition, and everything like that. That's some serious stuff to keep you on to some updates.
Yeah, and y'all was stupid. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all was stupid. Y'all try to keep goddamn Reverend Al Sharpton. You know what I'm saying? Jackson. Hey, them boy holding up signs talking about Sharpton stay home. Y'all
Like, y'all could have just let them come on down. I mean, you know.
You know. But
They
I
got a
feel
show
you.
face.
I feel you though.
And I'm gonna tell you, on that, I'm gonna tell you on that, right? I feel the family by saying that, because they ain't want no circus like
Right.
they say.
Right,
At the same time, as far as what they marching for and out there for, it shine light to us. So,
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it did. We made it the time back.
it's a good thing, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They say
Oh, we're in the Times?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Images
yeah.
of the Walter Scott shooting that was on the front page.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this.
No, that
Two.
ain't real.
No,
man.
I'ma say
I ain't
this.
seen and all
Rest
that.
rest in peace to Walter Scott. But for all the people who were trying to capitalize,
Oh,
On this man,
I heard
that-
about that, man.
y'all need to stop, man. You know what I'm saying? Walter Scott been my homeboy.
Yeah.
Walter this, that my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like putting his death in your videos, all of these different things. Like you don't know
There's a
this
song
man.
Right, you
called
don't know
Walter Scott,
him.
bro.
If that been my dad, my uncle,
Oh.
something like that, like we was
Song
gonna have
called Walter
problems.
Scott.
Walter Scott.
You said he got a song called Walter Scott.
What's the rapper name? VT. Got a song called Walter Scott.
But you know what I'm gonna say to that?
You have to look that up.
You know what
I
I'm
the other day.
You know what I'm gonna say to that though? I'm gonna say this. If he made a song for my man as a tribute to him, I can understand that.
Yeah,
Right.
it wasn't
If
tribute
you
to him,
already
yeah.
had a song made, video done,
Mm.
and you say, oh, it's Walter Scott, thank my man, but Walter Scott shooting in the video.
That's not even funny.
Dog,
Lord.
you fake. That's just what I'm saying. Like that's just being real. Like
Unless,
you
I'm
fake.
gonna tell you like this, unless you, cause most rappers, they try to put an image to what they rapping.
Right?
Mhm.
Now, you can really tell by watching certain stuff if it's real, you know what
Right.
I mean? Or if it's added just for
That's what I'm
one thing.
saying. If you talk
Depending on
about
the person,
cookies and cream,
all the
Walter
artists, you know what
Scott
I'm saying?
shooting
You
in
a
there.
big artist, you will need a lot of attention, then most likely, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, because, you know, like, if you're speaking on gang violence, Walter Scott ain't had nothing to do with no gang violence. If your video about makes sense, you know what I'm saying? If your video about violence in the community, that might make sense.
VT,
If your video
VT
about your
them,
life-
They got like they video, they got a video, right? You said they got a
Yeah.
video. Like they been out there protesting too, so maybe it's coming from
But that's-
the club, you know?
That's what I say.
Right.
If it's a direct tribute to the situation,
Yeah.
Right.
understandable. But don't just dust a song off
Mhm.
and try to take advantage of that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Now if you drop the song and you ain't promoting it, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
what's
just
the
did
purpose
it.
of, you know what I'm saying? What, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
That sounds like more like a Facebook like thing or something.
Yeah.
To get some
Yeah,
likes on
no.
Facebook.
Cause I see some people, what have been posted, I think it been, it was a barbershop dude, somebody cut it, they post, some dudes from Columbia been stealing Walter Scott shirts.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, and that's really what
I
I'm
heard they
speaking
got ran
about.
out though. but-
Not just music, but trying to capitalize as a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you trying to capitalize on this man's life, on his family's grief? You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. Because artists, we make tributes. You see what I'm saying? Like, somebody might make a tribute today to Martin Luther King. That's not disrespectful to his legacy or his family that's still living. But if you just making something for the purpose of publicity,
Why
try to
you
bring
think,
hype
why
to
you
you,
think they
that's the
don't got a
problem.
Malcolm X tribute? Because they can't capitalize on Malcolm X.
You gotta be dead.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you gotta be dead first. That's what it is.
We're not kidding.
You gotta be dead or in jail.
Good music is good music. If you make a tribute and it's real, like Carmen and John Legend made that tribute, you know what I'm saying, after the Selma movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which is good.
it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't help but show love to it. The more one way, a Grammy, whatever the case may be, I think.
Yeah, they did.
I want every rapper
And Oscar.
make a video.
Yeah.
Something happened. Make a video for me.
Rest in peace,
I want a
bro.
lot of promo videos.
I'm gonna be in front of your house rapping. I'm gonna be like, man, I need my
Put it on World Star.
dog, man. You know what I'm saying? See where it could get me. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm about to go chill with the person who killed him after the videos.
Then I'm gonna salute you when I made it. Like, you know, this glass of champagne go to Mother, man. You know what I'm saying? I would pour it out, but it's expensive. You know what I'm saying?
Never seen
Something like
something
that. You know. But that's real, man. Another thing, you know, speaking of headlines, we got the dude keeping up with Kardashians, dude. That
Let's lighten the subject a
the
little bit.
American hero.
Listen.
Bruce Jenner.
11-4-1, unofficially running 4 seconds under what anybody could.
Bruce
Jenner.
Jenner. For those of you who don't know, keeping up the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian, Khloe, all of them, the whole family, he is their stepfather. Bruce
Right.
Jenner was a triathlon. He is the number one. He was named number one athlete in the world.
In the world.
In the world. I mean, that's a big.
A man's man.
A man's
He's
man.
box. You know what I'm
But
saying?
what we thought.
Yeah.
But
Trapped in the wrong body.
trapped in the wrong
Since
body.
he was this high,
Yeah.
he was a
Yeah.
woman.
He said he's
That's
always
sad.
felt, and his words exactly were, "I am a woman."
Are you a woman?
Yes, for all intents and purposes, I am.
So that goes to the question: do they take all his prizes back since he won it in the men's competition? He's supposed to be a woman.
I mean,
No, they can't do that.
they ain't gonna do
Shit,
that,
he did
but
O.J. Simpson
but hey,
and take
Yeah, he
trophies
took
that
all
he
his
won
stuff.
20 years before the murder.
well, OJ took his back though, but he went to jail.
Yeah, but-
Right. He went and got that back.
OJ
You should've
took
known
his
that.
back.
Situation.
You know what I'm
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like that kind of wrong.
saying? I'm with
You
you.
mean to tell me that's
You
my
earned
cell
it.
phone,
Right.
and I can't get my
I
damn phone
can't
back?
get it.
I don't blame him.
Y'all
I
auctioning the
I
stuff.
wouldn't do, but
You
I
will get
understand.
your money back from who you paying for that shit, and let me get my shit back.
So do you feel some type of way if you'd seen Bruce Jenner as a hero? He still accomplished what he accomplished. He still did what he did.
Yes, he did.
But, you know what I'm saying, as people do, he changed his mind. That's a hell of a change in your mind.
I think the Kardashians did something to him. I really believe that the Kardashians did something to him. You know, he claims that this is something that he's been feeling since he was a child. But it's a lot of estrogen. He was the only male. I mean, besides Rob, and something going on with Rob now.
You know
The
what's
brother.
going on with Rob and heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? He
A
seen that
homegirl?
girl getting money.
Oh, listen, she
Still
done
looking
Adrienne
good.
Bell on. Listen, she
And
was
he
the shit.
losing
Yeah.
money and looking worse and
Ain't
worse
no
and
damn
worse.
way.
Like, that's what happened.
That's what happened.
You know?
The man is shape, you gotta think he rich, he
Right.
famous, he done live his life, he got everything he wants, shit.
He's 65
He
years
doesn't
old.
They tried out options.
So you
That's
say
his
you got
favorite
too much time on your
Just like the Rick Ross, they calling him a snitch. Man, this man worth so much money, he didn't give a fuck with it.
No, he don't. Right,
That's
exactly.
This man wake up, his biggest problem is what car he gonna drive today.
Dang, right.
You think he worry about how much people call
But
him or CEO and
that's-
all that, man.
Right, that's
all
true.
of those things is based off of society standards, and I think that's what, you know, Bruce was saying. Like, you know, hey, I cared about what other people thought so much that I lived as somebody else for 60
For a
years.
60
you know what I'm saying?
years, right,
Instead
forever.
of doing what I wanted to do, like how Rick Ross is thinking about what car, he thinking about what sexual part.
But
You know what I'm saying? It's
that's
slightly different,
That's
but
his
you know,
life.
they-
He can do what he want to do.
that's real.
You
Like I
know,
posted on Facebook, I salute him for his courage and bravery. That's how you feel.
Imagine-
Who are we to judge?
And it does. He has to be brave.
Imagine
You ain't
how
wear your
much-
Bruce Jenner shirt today.
That's
had it on.
not my lifestyle.
Imagine how much-
I want to do that, but I'm not
Street brothers out there
Yeah.
who wishing they can come clean. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a step
That's very true.
People out there who want to do
That's
the
right.
same thing.
Like,
You're right,
like
Bob.
damn, he come clean, but They got more to lose than them. You know what I'm saying? Just say if I was broke and I want to come in and say I was gay, I lose. I won't have nothing to gain. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you couldn't gain anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people lose everything, man.
Right, the whole family is like,
You know how hard it is to lose a mom?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not she passing away, but she just, you not my son no more because you this. You not my daughter.
Because you outside with a dress on from the 5 and dime smoking a cigarette with his hair
crazy.
down. Like, I mean, you
like
know.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just had to.
I ain't gonna lie, for the look of it, that just, don't feel right.
Dude is like 6'5", 300 pounds, but he got on the diet, so he lost some weight. And now he's losing weight and everything like that. But he definitely had on a Chanel bag and the Chanel hat and he was rocking it.
You gotta think, man, you gonna respect him because he's rich, Magic Johnson. Now let a fat boy like that walk down the street. He could be all over the face.
Just poor guy,
right?
Filming them while they driving
exactly. Like, look at this.
It depends on who you is. That's what I'm saying. He came out he rich. You know
that's very true.
There's a million little kids out there who feel the same way. At the age of years now, they 7, 8, like this ain't normal, you know what I'm saying? I know who I am, but
and there was just a little boy, I think, that his parents took him to some type of counseling, I think that President Obama made illegal, but some kind of counseling where they was gonna get the gay out of him.
What?
And he commits suicide.
Was he an actor? Was it a child star? Because there was a child star recently who did that.
And I'm not sure who the person was, so I don't want to speak whether it's male, female, whatever, just on the situation. You know what I'm saying? I think that's crazy. You sitting up and counseling, and they trying to counsel who you are out of you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, and that person commits suicide, and that's a bad situation. And
really, that's not who you are. You was born a man. So they just counsel you to let you know who you really are.
Well, this conversation is so crazy. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you got people born with 4 fingers, or people born with 1 foot, or people born with 2 heads.
You go in the category as handicapped.
But let's think about that. So if you mentally handicapped, you can do everything just like we can, but your handicap is just like Bruce Jenner started off his interview. He said, God gave me everything, athletics, charisma, this and that, on and on and on. And then he said, well, what can we give him that's wrong? Because everybody got something wrong with him. And he said, let's make him a woman inside. So if that's your handicap, you can't sit in a class or get a walking dog for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't even get counseled out of that.
That's easy to see when you're a rich person. Like, you ever watch a 106 and Park interview and see a rapper be like, hey, it's easy to get here, you just gotta keep, you say that because you were there, but shit, I'm doing the shit you telling me to do, I mean it, you know what I'm saying? So, once you get there, it's easy to say that shit. Jeezy is easy for him to say, just feel lonely at the top, because you already at the top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no one path that's the same, that's the way it works.
You can't just, that's just the easiest way for him to come out and say, God put this inside.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I would factor in
people killing kids on
the fact that
he
wasn't rich when he was a young child feeling that way. He held it in until he got all those accolades, got that money, became what he was. I understand what you're saying.
Did he show any signs of
now.
growing up as being a girl? Did they got any history of him putting on lipstick?
Yeah. And it's probably so. Yes, because he did that
himself. They got
himself.
any proof? Not just not because he said that, because he gonna say what he feel right to come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say,
he'll say whatever, right?
You know what I'm saying? Dude, they got proof that he was this way.
Well, I'm pretty sure they had pictures of him like Dre and the world class wrecking crew. You know what I'm saying? With lipstick going. They would have already.
Yeah, Young Dog in the dress, you know.
Exactly.
Just wait for him to come out and say, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Rich Quan saying he had sex with a girl.
Come out, man.
How you
come
have sex doing the little?
We pleading with you right now. If you get a chance to watch this, man, we pleading with you, Young Dog.
He ain't got enough money yet, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't got enough money yet.
Y'all come out, man. You already wearing mini skirts. You already looking like homie over hoes on the Boondocks.
I'm gonna tell you,
you know what I'm saying? Come out, man.
He got, let me tell you, Young Thug got somebody in the industry he want to have sex with. Maybe it's Beyonce. Once he get what he want, like how the man he got it all. Once Young Thug get it all, it's gonna come up. He ain't gonna have nothing else to rap about y'all, boys.
His little boyfriend is going to snitch. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Oh.
All these people who
Rich
you have
and
a suspect.
Young Thug, boyfriend and girlfriend, baby that still Wayne girlfriend, and now you took shit, Retro McQuan girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? So now Young Thug, now pay attention, Retro McQuan doing his own thing now. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to be a part of the rich gang.
Man, you must be
He's still wearing capri pants
too, though.
You still wearing capri pants, doing the little dance and all that.
They wear spandex.
And some,
and I see Young Thug in spandex.
And some dude came on my page
Real,
taking up for him, and I just been like, I feel suspect having this conversation with you, my man. He like, yo, I'm at the show. Like, okay, you at the show, and you seeing this in person. I'm seeing a picture, and I know what it is. But you at the show, and you defending.
I don't have nothing against gay people.
Me either.
Like if he been here, you been here, we still could have been doing this show. We could have been still doing whatever. Cause there's a line that you still over there. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? So when you be making that shit a big issue, like
I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist in the industry. So I do what the fuck I want, cause nobody can finish me.